Starts with breaking news.
Good evening. We begin with breaking news on the Omaha man accused of being the ringleader of a thwarted drone and sniper attack, remember, at the UFC event at the White House back in June.
The Department of Justice is charging Abraham Alvarez and 7 other men in 2 separate conspiracies, one for supporting terrorists and a second to murdering a federal government official. Yeah,
according to the indictment, the plot began in May when the group began amassing money, firearms, ammunition, body armor, explosives, and drones. Law enforcement officials learned about a possible threat to the UFC event on June 10th, 4 days before it was set to take place.
After the event, investigators arrested Alvarez here in Omaha and raided an old Nebraska church he owned in the small village of Western near Beatrice. Investigators allege he intended the location to be the, quote, safe zone for the group he was allegedly leading. According to federal court records, Alvarez is not a U.S. citizen. Officials say Alvarez overstayed his visa in 2001 and was later granted DACA status in 2014.